Rawr, how's it going, folks? It's Linda Builder here, and how's it going, everyone? Now, I've watched these videos. It's an Asian boss, and they talk about those, especially street interviews in Japan, and they speak about why you're not getting married, or perhaps starting a family, or things like that. And one of the guys brought a very huge attention, and I did not know this ever existed in this world, but apparently different worlds works differently. There is you know I think it's raining outside. Sorry, guys. Going through this video. There is high influx on hire and sacking. All right, and when I look at it, and what the person stated is that they hire 200 workers, and the next year they sack all of them and rehire 200 workers. Now, to me, to think about this, that's one of his reasons why he doesn't want to. It's a high turnover industry, and he's been telling me that's the reason why he doesn't want to get getting married or having kids, because job is not secured. Right? Fair enough. I'm not going to blame him for it. Right? But to think about sacking 300 workers, one thing that I could tell you guys is that, in my opinion, that's a good idea. All right. One, it gives the company saying that, they're hire and sacking. Oh, look how company is growing. It's new bloods, hiring 200 workers. One thing for sure is bringing new bloods. All right. And when they sack the worker, there's no power structure hunger. Like, there's no bullying of this 200, because all of us gonna leave one after the end of the year. And as well, nobody is competing with each other because everyone's on the even playing field, right? And it brings the productivity. It changes your psychological work environment on working, instead of in the current world where you work in one job. I'm sick and tired of doing my job. I just want to call in sickies or things like that. But when you're in that environment that there's a high turnover, you fucking work your ass off till the day you get sacked. You'll never get bored of it. You force yourself to look forward to work on the next day with this psychological feel, and you work into it. All right, that's how it is. And I to be honest, I'm not saying good or bad, and I wish this sort of work tactics do exist in the Western world, because a lot of a lot of old workers, when companies introduced, especially technology or the use of computers, they always said to me this phrase, actually: you can't teach an old dog a new trick. And it makes sense. You can't. And those are when I'm talking about, those are elders. Like, I work with those who work in 18 years and 20 years or 15 years. You never heard this sort of stuff before. But those are like in their 60s or late 50s. They have no technological background. All right. And for them to be in this market, they have to. All right. I just realized I left something outside, but anyway, I'll finish the video and I'll go back. When you think about this sort of stuff, right? It brings out, those who are working hard. They know they're all gonna sack together. May as well just forward. There won't be like annual leave or holiday leave or this and that. You more determined on your work. You take on extra overtime. You take on harder. That's a very great psychological work environment, all right? And everyone is evolving and they help each other, finding another job or things like that. It's more unified. But I like that concept, and I wish they could especially bring that in a Western world that has a social welfare, because that brings them to tell them that nothing is forever. All right, that's the video.